Morning everybody. Just eating congee that was bought yesterday evening. Just had a big bowl of beef porridge. I've got myself a coffee from the cupboard and breakfast at home this morning. It's 5 minutes before 7 in the morning. The two daughters have headed out to school. School starts at 7:10 and then the wife will be home upstairs to make herself presentable. And she's off to work. She needs to be at work by 7:30. They have a pledge allegiance to the flag on Mondays, and so she'll be off there. For me today, it's a couple of phone calls, look at some online digital nomad type opportunities, and then I'm heading out for a 1 hour walk. We're not scheduled to have rain today, but it's only about 14 degrees outside, so just letting the sun get up a little bit more before I actually go out and brave that. My plan will be to complete the hour's walk and then land at a coffee shop, so no doubt you'll see that. I also want to go past a Xiaomi shop. I'm trying to buy an action cam and a new gimbal. The gimbal I've got for the iPhone here doesn't really handle the Pro Max size phone. The phone's a bit too heavy for it. So I either need a smaller iPhone, which the amount of phones I've given people, nobody wants to give up their small phone for me, or I need to go and just get an action cam that's a bit lighter and easier to carry. I do like filming on the iPhone because it's always in my pocket and it's dead easy. The photographs, the videos upload to the cloud, download to the editing software and onto YouTube within about an hour. So stick with me. If I see anything interesting today, I won't just film for the sake of filming. I'll let you know what it is. And don't really have a theme today other than get that 1 hour walking in and eat fresh food only. Come on, let's go. Sing ciao everybody. Off to get some lunch today. Probably gonna have frog I think today. But we'll figure it out when I don't get run over here. I'm just walking down there because I haven't had any fresh air today, and you do need a bit of fresh air every day. Off to the Monoquan restaurant. So come along, I'll keep the costings going today for the rest of the week, and I'll try and keep the videos a little bit shorter. I only want to take up 10 minutes of your time, not a large amount of time. Got a special bonus treat for you tonight, but I'll reveal that one a bit later on. Let's see what's for lunch. Sing ciao everybody. Look, one of the things I've noticed eating fresh food, which is not food that comes from a packet, is that my health improves drastically. So who would have thought that fresh food improves your health? But I think it just gives you more energy. I don't know if it's the preservatives in the packs or what it is, but I don't feel as tired. I feel like I've got a bit more energy and really sets me up for the day. Also seems to make the brain function a little bit better. I'm TMAT, 2 meals a day, and it's now 11:30, so I'm just walking down to the shop to get some lunch. But I really do think the fresh food has something to do with keeping me agile and active in the mind. Hi everybody, this is Steve. I've got a good one for you today. Really wanted to talk to you about geo-arbitrage, why it's important, why I like it, and how you might like it as well. So geo-arbitrage is really about making money and spending time. And what we're talking about there is making money in high-cost environments where you get a good salary and good remuneration, and then spending time in lower-cost living arrangements. So one of the things I've done is I've made money throughout the Western world, and in fact throughout the business world, not just the Western world. And now I'm looking at where I can get the best value for that money and go where I'm valued the most. And I'm finding that there's some low-cost economies out there that really tick the boxes for great living when you don't have to go to an office every day. So I've moved to Vietnam, and what I'm doing is still making a bit of money in those high-cost business environments, but I'm spending time in a low-cost environment. And so one of the things that I noticed was that my financial freedom number that I've driven down as low as I possibly can has really hit rock bottom now that I've come to a low-cost environment. The cost of living here in Vietnam, in US dollars, you could probably get by on $2,000 a month, which is not much, $24,000 a year, and you can live like I won't say you live like a king. There's plenty of kings here. There's 100 million people, so it's probably about 20 million kings. But you can actually live a good standard of living. And the thing I like about also in an environment like this is that different smells, different tastes, different foods. It's all very exciting and all at a very low cost. So I'd be interested to know if you've ever thought about moving to a low-cost community, making your retirement dollars go further, and what those communities might be. I know a lot of people move to the Philippines, a lot of people move to Thailand. Have you ever thought about moving to Vietnam and starting a new life in a place that not much was known about 5 years ago? It's really come on in the last 5 years. It's got some great opportunities for people to be here. The visa situation needs to be sorted out. That depends on where you are in life and what you want to do. But maybe there's other places that are better, that you think are better, and that you'd like to be involved with. Let me know in the comments where's a better place, and why is it better? That's probably the key thing. The other thing I'd be most appreciative of is if you can subscribe to the channel. Really going to start talking about some of my own questions that I have in life, and trying to get a bit of a crowdsourcing response to help me out and navigate the next 50 years. The good thing about being in anywhere in the world these days is that airfares are relatively cheap, relatively fast, and getting from one side of the globe to another is quite easy. So let me know in the comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get the conversation started about geo arbitrage and where might be the best place for you. I did wonder, whether you can survive in a place like this. The language is, English is not the main language, and Vietnamese is not my main language. So I wonder if language is a consideration for some people. I know dollars are. People always like to make their dollar stretch the most. And what is it that you're looking for in life? And where do you think you're going to find that? Let's get the conversation started. Put it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, here we are. Today we're going to go to the Futori Sushi. Never been here before. Let's go and see what they've got to offer, whether the food's any good, and see how much lunch costs in Vietnam. Welcome to the sushi. It's okay.
Người ta đang quay rồi. Xong hết lên đó. Ngồi cơm hết rồi.
Dạ 300 cá.
That's a wrap, everybody. 700,000 for lunch. 700,000 is about 40 bucks for 4 people. 10 bucks each at the sushi shop. You'll notice the Sapporo was 2 bucks for the tin. Very nice lunch. 10 bucks each. We'll add that to the tally and see you in the next one. So that's a wrap. Japanese shop hasn't got a handle on the door. That's a bit tricky. Lunch done. 10 bucks for lunch each. Or less than that probably. And yeah, that's about it now. Probably go and have an afternoon kip. See you next time I spend some money. So tonight we're off to dinner at a friend's restaurant. We've just delivered 100 meals to an orphanage, so now we're going back to the restaurant to eat. But I don't know if we can cut through the kitchen or not. I think we can. Let's cut through here and get in and see what we can eat. I'll turn the camera off. Well, that didn't work. He's still looking at me. Anyway, we've just come through the kitchen behind me there. And now we're going to sit in the restaurant here. And I'll tell you what we're having when we have it. So I bought a curry char, which is sort of a family type thing, but let's see what turns up. So first up tonight, we start with miso soup. This is a pork restaurant, so we're all going to be eating pork eventually. But straight off the bat, it's miso soup. Bún chả. Bún chả. Bún chả. Cold noodles into some sweet sauce with fried spring rolls. Delicious. Cracking dinner. Cracking dinner. All right, it's the second take on this. I got interrupted because we're at the vet, the dog hospital, and the door is closed. So it's 8 o'clock. We've got to get the dogs and take them home. Dinner tonight was $693 for 11 people, plus tax, which makes it $770, which is 50 bucks for 11 people for dinner, and that included 8 beers. A couple of guys were drinking beer. Separate to that, we already ran out to an orphanage tonight and fed 96 kids at an orphanage. So that did cost some other money, but I won't talk about that here. So today's spending was nothing for breakfast. Whatever we had for lunch at the sushi place, that was quite expensive, the sushi place. And then, of course, $7.70 here was about 50 bucks. But I did pay for 11 people, remember, not just one person being Steve. I paid for Steve plus a couple of boys that liked beers and half a dozen girls that like to talk. So, good day. That's a wrap. And we'll head for home now.